This is a HeadGum podcast.
You know what's smart? Checking Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds on car insurance. You know what's not smart? Not checking that you put your sparkling water in the fridge after you got home from the grocery store. I really don't enjoy a room temperature sparkling water, but it's my only option now if I want some bubbles.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. Shipped makes the holiday season more joyful by helping you save time with same-day delivery on everything you need. Groceries, decor, gifts, and so much more from your favorite local and national stores like Albertsons, Michael's, Target, and PetSmart. Shipped is essential for the ingredients and groceries you need for the holidays, with a huge variety of products and stores available for delivery. That means more options for you. And since members get $0 delivery fees on orders over $35, Shipped keeps things convenient and affordable as well.
Shipp's Seasons of Savings runs from now to December 28th with amazing deals on all the holiday essentials, including decor and gifts. You can add more time into your day with same-day delivery, meaning more enjoyment and less time in checkout lines.
This is my first holiday season in my new house, and I want to spend as much time as I can enjoying it with my friends, as well as just relaxing on my own. And Shipped means I have more time for the good times, keeping the holidays easier, simpler, and more joyful. So get everything you need for the season with Shipped. Download the app or order now at ship.com. That's SHIPT.com.
Hey, handsomes! We have a very special live show coming up for the holidays on Monday, December 22nd. Join in the fun and festivities from anywhere in the world by getting your tickets at the link in our social media bio or at dynastytypewriter.com.
Your ticket will allow you to stream the show anytime for a full week. It's the perfect gift for you and all the handsome folks in your life.
It's going to be so fun. So go to dynastytypewriter.com or follow the link in our bio and get your ticket for our December 22nd show today.
Ho, ho, ho.
Handsome, chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod. Chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod. Cheers.
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 Welcome to the Handsome Pod. Welcome to you.
I mean, listen, welcome, but also, May, I just got a glimpse of that profile of yours. That is good looking. I mean, I've seen it before, but I'm usually looking at you straight on Zoom.
This is my better side.
I can tell. I've seen the other one and not pretty or handsome.
Oh, thank you. Well, you
no,
too.
look that way. Look at that. Look.
Thanks.
I was looking at, what am I looking? Oh, that is a good profile, man.
Well, my hair only works from that side. It doesn't, I don't know if you have this problem because it's like do we have the same? Yeah. Oh, no, yours works from both sides. Anyway.
You have more of a side flip, and you have the forward.
The forward.
flip.
My hair is more fluid than yours.
Yeah, mine's pretty rigid.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid.
It's binary. It's binary hair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You both look gorgeous.
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
We're a very attractive podcast.
We are.
It is also, every time we're in person and then the episode comes out, someone comments like, oh, their chemistry's electric when they're in person.
That's
and
right.
I love it. I feel it's electric right now.
We sat close to each other before we even taped, and I got kisses from each of you.
Yeah.
Well, only because you were reaching to hold my hand while.
True.
Yeah.
Your hand's cold as ice.
Well, I'm
cold as ice.
Yeah.
Put it in your cooter and warm it up.
Fortune.
Why are we starting like this?
Put it
Why? Why?
Put it
I'm
in
sorry.
your cooter.
It's the end of the day for those of y'all who don't know, which is all of you. It's 5 p.m.
It's raining outside. It's
5
dark.
p.m. is the end of the day.
Yeah,
what a luxurious life you have.
Well, when
of the
it
work
gets
day.
dark outside, what else is
It's
there
dark.
to do?
I gotta go home and get to bed.
I gotta
call it a night. The sun's down. Put on my nightgown just like you do.
Our old neighbors, neighbor, it was just one woman, and her name was Yoko. And she lived next door to us, and this is terrible. She died in her house, but listen,
Spoiler.
Yeah, she was older. She was older, but anyway.
Oh,
she just she wouldn't turn any lights on. She
Really?
Right?
Like the
Ever.
Amish, like she was
Probably
going
why.
to sundown,
Yeah.
it's
That's
Probably
bedtime.
why
Yeah.
she died.
It was. Oh,
You
she
think
didn't
she
turn
fell-
the light on.
Because she ran
fell
into
down?
something.
I would only
fell down.
assume she was like had a little
Like a
candle.
little candle, yeah.
Yeah.
But so she was up at the crack of dawn and then bed. Yeah.
Always sweeping her walkway up to her door.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Always. That thing was sparkly clean.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like meditative for her.
Mhm.
We'll never know.
We'll never
We
know.
will for sure never know the answer to that.
Well, it's good to be with y'all in person.
I feel I took my shoes off. I feel
Yeah,
really
you-
cozy.
You made it very comfortable around here.
I still have my shoes on.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm sorry. I just have to check. I have to make sure that this isn't, Stephanie's sick. And so I have to like make sure that there isn't anything that is needed.
It feels like a prank. It feels like when you were on Conan and you checked your phone.
Yeah.
Also, every time Tig puts her glasses on, I think she's going to take an eye out because it's like this
Oh,
flip
yeah?
motion. And always there's one, yeah, it's cool. And I always think we're just going to take one out. Yeah.
Yes.
Those glasses made me think of something that happened to me this weekend.
Well, let's hear about
I'm going
it.
to tell you. I have this. There's not a lot of things that I have that are expensive. I'm not that kind of gal.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I did happen to have an expensive pair of sunglasses.
Like, what are we talking?
Oliver Peoples.
Don't know.
What,
I don't know. It's a type of sunglasses.
like
like
10?
$500. But that is unusual for me.
Yeah.
I don't spend that kind of money on anything.
Yeah.
But I happen to get these, and I had them, and I like
What
them.
made you go, I'm going to go ahead and drop $500?
I think I got a discount on them, so I
Classic.
didn't pay it.
With your Cheesecake Factory
With my Cheesecake Factory
credit.
points. Gift card. I think I got them at like 30% off.
Okay, good
So
for
that's
you.
helpful.
Yeah, of course.
It's hard to find a pair that's perfect.
And I love these because they're lightweight. They're super lightweight because I don't like the feeling of glasses on me. But my eyes are getting squintier as I'm getting older, and I need to wear sunglasses. And I had them on, and they were on my head. And I don't know, for whatever reason, I put them in my lap, and I was scrolling through my phone, and I wanted to show. I was showing somebody something, and I bent over, and my body crushed these glasses into like 4 parts.
No, just snapped them like a cracker.
The both lenses came out.
Oh
They're
my-
bent. There's like one. I'm like, they are done.
Did you take a picture of what you had left on and put it on your face?
No, I haven't. It was just a frame with one of the things hanging out.
Oh my
These
God.
just from my big old body just annihilated these sunglasses.
Did you don't have sunglass insurance?
Yeah.
I sure don't. I sure don't.
You will rethink that
I
in
will
the future.
rethink that.
Would you ever insure part of your body?
Oh.
You know, people,
Oh.
you know.
Oh, God. Wait,
Lord.
What would I
Oh.
insure on this body?
Like, you know,
Because Tina
people,
Turner insured her legs.
yeah, her
Oh.
gams.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that I can see because those were gorgeous
Well,
gams.
Yeah.
hello.
You're right. Now that you're right. I guess I don't show them off like Tina did in
Right.
those short skirts.
Kind of do, though, and towels and such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do that? You just call, like, Allstate, and you're like,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah.
Insurance quote.
And they're
Yeah.
like, let me see your legs.
well,
you-
you are in good hands.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
check them first because that's
Yeah.
smart.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
check
Checking
Allstate
first.
first.
Smart.
Right. Northbrook, Illinois.
Yeah. So wait, can we get? I'm just.
Oh yeah.
I can't relax
get
until
get to the good stuff. My son-
What's the good stuff?
I need to hear about who you met. That I whenever I'm asked the question, who would you meet? Who would you have at a dinner party? This person's my answer, just because it's like he's another species of person almost. So can we please talk about it? I don't want to blow. I want to let you
would
reveal.
one say
Look
that
at
this
your
is
little excited foot.
My
would one
foot is
say that-
flexed. Like it's actually.
Just give me the goods.
Give me the goods. Twinkle toes over there.
Please. Yeah.
Would one say this is your doppelganger?
Yeah, one would.
Yes. TC.
TC.
Tom Cruise.
I met Tom
You
Cruise.
met him.
How did this happen?
Well, this is what's so wild is to really think back. The reason I was at the Governor Awards, which I didn't even know what it was or where I was going.
The Governor Award.
The Governor Awards.
All right, Governor.
I got in the car with one of the producers of Come See Me in the Good Light, Jessica, we get in the car. So she got me. She was in the car, and the car picks me up, and I get in. I was like, so what is this? Where are we going?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, it's like they give these honorary Oscars to different people. It's Dolly Parton.
I love Dolly. Was she there?
She wasn't. She made a video. And it was Debbie Allen, Tom Cruise, and then this, oh my God, his name is Win something. He's what is it when they...
magician.
No.
Ooh.
Anybody else want to guess?
Yeah,
what this is?
A mime.
No.
Swimmer, Olympic swimmer.
Gosh,
No.
xylophone player.
Yes. And
Wizard?
he was, no, he's like a set designer.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
Oh, I would not have
Yeah.
gotten
No,
that
yeah.
from
Oh, you
this.
didn't get that from this?
From the Sam motion you're
Well,
doing?
he,
No.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll get to Tom in a second, but this man wins something. Thomas, can you look up this man's name who got this award? Of course, I haven't heard of him.
Yeah.
It's not like household names that do this job.
Mm-hmm.
This was the single most precious human being I've seen in my life. He's like probably 60s, maybe early 70s. I don't even, how old is he, Thomas? His story that he shared, he was the first Black man to be hired in that world.
Oh, wow.
And
Isn't that
accepted
fucking-
into the academy in that whole world. Yes, Thomas?
Win Thomas.
Oh,
Thomas.
Well, there you go.
Thomas,
And
thank
he
you.
worked on Do the Right Thing, Malcolm X, A Beautiful Mind, and Hidden Figures.
Amazing.
Wow.
I mean, I could have listened to him talk forever. I can't encourage people enough. Just look up his face. If there is a video of him talking, just the sweetest man alive.
Oh, I love
And
that.
oh my gosh, loved it. Anyway, so afterward, it's
So
just
you didn't know that Tom was going to be there.
no. I knew he was going to be there. I just didn't understand what the Governor Awards were.
Right.
Like, did you know what they were? No. Yeah. And so it is every massive actor and director and everybody that's like vying for an Oscar.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just a kind of a stop for that whole
right,
world.
right.
Yeah.
And, you know, who knows what will happen with my documentary, but it's in that discussion.
That's amazing,
you know?
dude.
And Tom Cruise gets his award. And then, well, I didn't expect this, but he was just off of the stage and out and about in the audience.
Just
What do you
hanging
mean?
out.
Just-
like
he was just-
a normal,
well-
like walking around?
He was
Well-
looking to do the Cupid shuffle on the dance floor.
but
Cha-cha slide.
but let's be honest, hanging out meant after the awards, he appeared on the floor like everybody else at their tables and stuff. And he was surrounded
Yeah.
by reps and security and people wanting to talk to him and like that whole scene.
Okay.
So I'm like thinking, well, this is the one and only time I'm going to be in the same room as Tom Cruise.
And you don't get starstruck, but you can't help but be adrenalized when
I
you
wasn't
see
even starstruck. I was just like, there's Tom Cruise. I'm going over there and I'm going to meet that guy. And I told Jessica, the producer of the film, I was like, you follow me and you get
going in.
every photo. Even if I can't talk to him, you get the closest photo.
You're just shouting at
Yeah,
him.
of me
God.
just trying to get in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I was like, I'm going for it. I
Yeah.
don't care at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she was dying laughing.
I would love to see some security guard pick you up. And put you
But
to
that's
the
what was
side.
crazy is it's not open to the public. So the security wasn't like really intense or anything.
Yeah.
Just people were standing around and I know his agent. Her name is actually Maha. And I saw her standing there next to him. And I was elbowing my
Oh my
way
God.
through the crowd.
my God.
And I pulled up the picture of me, which we'll have to post on Handsome, but I pulled up the picture of me that everybody is always like, I mean, that's more Tom Cruise than Tom Cruise. And so I pull it up and I got up to Maha and I said, hey, can I just show Tom this picture and just let him know that if he's looking for a lesbian sister in any sort of
a stunt double.
Yeah. And then she was like, oh yeah, Tom, comedian Tig Notaro, and he turned. He's like, hey, how's it going? And I said, good. I said, I just wanted to show you this picture. I said, I said that's me, by the way. That's not you. And I said, so if you ever need a lesbian sibling in any of your action films, I'm your guy.
Right.
And so he was looking at it. He was laughing so hard.
Of course
at
he
the
was.
picture. Not as hard as Jess, my my producer.
Capturing
she was
this.
like doubled over crying because I wish you could have seen the rounds of people I had that I had no.
Bobbed
I just
and
like
weaved.
I was like I'm going. I'm like
getting in
getting
there.
a picture with Tom Cruise.
I have so many follow-up
And
questions.
you have to understand, Tom Cruise this was partly what was pushing me. That's Stephanie's favorite actor. She
Oh my
loves him and
God.
she thinks he's so handsome. And we always joke that she married the DIY
Yeah.
lesbian version. And so I was like, if I can get a picture of the two loves
Yeah.
of her life
Yeah.
That's
together.
funny.
And so she was home and I walked in. She was like, oh, how was the night? And I said, good. How's about that? And she was like, oh my God.
You know what's smart? Checking Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds on car insurance. You know what's not smart? Not checking that you still have a way to play those old vinyl records you found in your garage. Your musical taste is unchanged from years ago, so it's time to get a record player and bring on the nostalgia.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
The holidays are here, and that means cozy mornings, busy days, and festive nights. All that adds up to a lot of outfits to pull together. If your bra isn't keeping up with the season, it's time to upgrade with Honey Love. Honey Love makes a better kind of bra. And if you're looking to refresh your bra drawer, Honey Love also has great bra bundle options, which makes it easy to stock up or try multiple styles you've been eyeing.
Honey Love is my ride or die this holiday season. Their bras are comfortable and breathable, so I can not just look my best, but feel my best. I've been loving their V-neck bra, which gives a totally smooth fit under clothing. It's all the support of a traditional bra without that pesky underwire. That makes me happy for the holidays.
Treat yourself or someone special to the most comfortable and innovative bras on earth this holiday season. Save 20% off site-wide at honeylove.com/handsome. Use our exclusive link to get 20% off. That's honeylove.com/handsome. After you purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Celebrate the season feeling confident and comfortable with Honey Love. Oh my God. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Did he know who you were? Pretend to know who you were?
I doubt it.
Okay, but he's smiling at
He
you.
was just like, hey, how's it going? You know, and because his agent introduced us, so he was just.
Because everyone says he's just magnetic and so warm, and once he'll know
But
your
so
name.
am I. You
Yeah,
know,
of course.
so it's
True,
like-
that's what everyone says.
Fuck, I
Yeah.
can't believe it happened. And the picture's incredible. You
Thank
do
you.
have the same smile.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think Maha can get him to ask a question?
Hello, handsome pod. He's like jumping off of a.
He'd be
He's
like,
jumping off of a plane, asking us a question
he'd
in
be
a
like,
parachute.
listen to me, handsomes.
Yeah.
That would be pretty epic if he would jump off a plane and ask us a question.
I bet I'll get
He's
it to
like,
happen.
Hello,
He's like with his
handsome
cheeks
pod.
flapping in the wind.
There's always a moment in his movies where he's doing some stunt, but he has to deliver a line, and so he's yelling over like a jet engine, and his voice goes really high. There's one. Well, first there's red light, green light in Mission Impossible 1. Then there's I'm not going to lose you in Mission Impossible 3. I can think of them all. I think there's always a line where he goes super high.
He goes high.
Yeah.
Well,
funny.
they showed like you know a little thing of like all of the highlights of his career and stuff, and I was truly. There's this one moment on that reel where he's holding onto a plane.
side of a plane.
And
Yeah.
it's taking off.
Dead Reckoning, I think.
Wow, y'all are
Or Ghost
some
Protocol,
real
I'm not sure.
fans over here.
I haven't
Y'all
seen it,
keep,
but
keep it in your pants.
Here's the thing. I'm sure he's problematic in some ways, but to me, he is just one of the last movie stars like
Right.
that, where when he cries, I cry. I feel everything that he's feeling. Like Jerry Maguire, it's insane. He hasn't won an Oscar yet.
Yeah.
I'm glad he got honored. Is that
Yeah.
bad to say?
Because
So
he got
silly.
an Oscar, an honorary Oscar.
Yeah, he got
basically,
like
yeah.
for
Yeah.
what? Just his
Well,
contribution.
you're just starstruck over no one, so it's
No, I
Well, musicians you get.
I don't feel nervous. Like I'm not
Right,
like, oh my
right.
God, there's Tom Cruise. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I totally appreciate him, but I
Yeah.
don't feel I don't know.
I just,
you just talked about him for so long that it was a cool
Well, it just seemed like,
finally-
oh, this is gonna be so
yeah.
funny and awesome. And like I don't know.
that's so good.
Yeah, it was fun.
It like we can never get jaded, like, because that is insane to meet Tom Cruise and get a picture with him. It's so good like that should be insane to anyone.
And what's really funny is 10 billion people have had pictures with him, but it
Of
seems
course.
so hard to
Yeah.
Yeah.
come across.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
he's a harder one to meet for sure.
He's hard.
For
It's like a
sure.
Paul McCartney or an Obama. Like it's that level where you
And when-
want the picture.
They're not just hanging out at the In and Out.
No,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are
yeah.
not. And
They'd like you to think they are, though. Have you seen the clip where they go, Tom, what's your favorite snack? And it's like his brain short circuits, like he's never had a snack. And
He's
he
like,
goes,
oh,
he goes,
I
popcorn.
popcorn's great.
is that a
Yeah.
small meal between the meals?
Yeah.
But when we took a picture together, what I have to say, not only was he very friendly, but he wasn't like rushed. He took several pictures and was like,
Oh,
you know what I
that's
mean?
so
He like
nice.
hung in the moment, which was
Yeah.
nice because
Yeah.
there's nothing worse than feeling like you're intruding.
Bothering
someone.
Yeah.
I think I did see pictures of him on the dance floor.
I saw those too.
So
I
he
saw
was
him
like
dancing that night.
in it to have a good ass time. But for someone like him, that probably was a very big, meaningful night because he has been doing movies for so long.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah.
to finally get an Oscar,
He should
I
have
mean,
had
that-
a Best
that must
Supporting
have been
Actor for
best
Magnolia.
night of his life.
There's so many performances he should have
Yeah.
been
Well, I
nominated.
mean, it is wild when you're watching that reel.
Yeah.
And then you and like thinking about everything that you hear about his incredible
Work ethic. And
yeah, just everything.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the director that was introducing him was talking about how, which of course I know of actors that know a script, start to finish,
Yeah.
forward, backwards. But the director was like, Tom knows like
everyone's lines.
not just everyone's line, but like he's like, hey, aren't I supposed to be picking up a, you know, like some sort
Wow.
of direction, stage direction,
Yeah.
and he was like, you know, he
He's-
said, I don't even know my
Right,
movie that
yeah.
well.
He's definitely getting sort of I mean, he's increasingly eccentric, but his new thing is kind of being like, I don't just make movies, I am movies. Like his thing is
Oh,
like
yeah.
movies
So how
are
is
my
he getting increasingly?
Well, I think he's always been a bit of an oddball, and then he went through a phase of real eccentricity with Scientology, where he was really like jumping on sofas and stuff. But he just keeps making amazing movies, and then but just recently his angle is, I'm Mr. Movies, and I like it. But I would love to meet the guy. I was excited because we went to Zootopia 2 premiere.
That's right.
Yes, we
We had
did.
the premiere.
All
Yes.
three of us out in the
I
wild.
know. We hung
All in our little
hug
suits.
each other
I was
backstage in our
so
suits.
Proud of you, dude. You
Yeah.
steal the movie. You're so funny in it.
Thanks.
So
bud.
great. I texted Fortune saying Max and Finn, hearing them say to each other, "Hey bub,
Hey, bub.
hey bub,
Hey, bub.
hey bub, hey
Yeah,
bub,
it's
hey bub,
really
hey bub, hey
the
bub."
movie's so funny. But Macaulay Culkin was there, and that's huge for me because people say I look like a
Yeah.
child Macaulay Culkin, and
I didn't get to meet anyone at that premiere. They had me
Really?
on the red carpet the whole time.
oh
That
man,
I like, and then I was like whisked back to the backstage, and then off into a corner.
yeah,
And so I didn't get to like. I
Why'd
saw
they
you
put
guys.
Why'd they put baby in a corner?
yeah. What
Because they had all the voice cast together on the stage, so everyone's chatting and stuff. And then they had they put us in the corners to come out from the side.
Well,
So you didn't get to meet anybody.
Anyone?
I met
just
Macaulay
talked to you guys,
Culkin.
and that was it. Besides like Kiwi Kwan and Jennifer Goodwin.
Uh huh.
I said hey, I'm May, by the way, to Macaulay Culkin. And he went, hi, I'm Mac. And I shook his hand and I thought, I can die a little bit happier.
Aw,
like, just, I mean.
Yeah.
what
So
an
is it
icon.
him and Alanis that are your
Him, Alanis, Paul McCartney, Robert Plant,
and
David Gilmour,
the Rose?
Bette Midler.
Bette Midler.
Oh, I would love to meet Bette
Streisand.
Midler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the big ones. You
But
know?
the classic thing that happened at the premiere is
Oh, yeah.
the Tig moment here.
Well, first of all, they were acting like on the red carpet. People were like, what was your favorite memory of making this movie? And it's like, I literally have
was
5 words. I have 5 words. And I'm like, I think my favorite memory was probably recording my line. I was
Alone in a sound booth.
yeah, but then we were I was so excited for the big moment.
Yeah.
And then I could see it was coming plot wise.
Right.
Because I knew we were in the prison scene.
Yeah.
And then I see Tig get up and leave with one of the boys to go to the bathroom. And I
Yes.
thought, uh-oh. And then almost as
You
soon as
did
you left,
see us
I
get
saw you
up?
get up and leave. And I knew, I thought,
Oh
That
my
is hilarious. Why
God.
didn't you chase me down?
I think I did go, Tig.
Tig? So Tig missed her entire part
Yeah.
going to the bathroom.
My son had to go to the bathroom. I can't just let him roam around
Yeah.
with all these weird cartoon
But
characters.
just the timing of it.
I
It's
know.
hilarious.
Of
It was
course,
really
of course.
funny.
It's classic.
And you got back and Stephanie was like, oh.
Yes, I got back to the seat. She was like, you missed your part. And I was like, what? We were gone for like 2 or 3 minutes max.
Yeah,
Oh my
you
God.
the exact 2 to 3 minutes.
And then I walk in and it done.
yeah.
Y'all both disguised your voices a lot in the character.
Yeah.
I did not.
Should we do our scene? What do you remember your line now?
I just think I was like, like
Yeah, you were.
something.
Yeah, you're just like,
I went, I'll see you at the lunch table.
I have no idea what I was saying.
I don't remember, but it was so classic when I saw that you had not been in there for your part.
You know what
My whole family got dressed up, went to the
know.
premiere. My sons, they love getting dressed up. They had their little suits
Oh,
on.
they were so cute. I did really think watching it and with kids in the audience, like, I wanted to make something for kids because they're the perfect audience. Like, they laugh when it's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
They're scared when it's scary.
Yeah.
They cry when it's sad. Like, they just are so, their emotions are so present.
Yeah.
And it was so satisfying.
I know. I kept looking around to see like what different kids' reactions were to the different characters and stuff.
Well, no spoilers, but there's a character who you think is good and then is bad. And I was with Parv and Amma, and Amma was scandalized by that. Like, afterwards, it was like, did you know he was bad, that guy? And it was like, no, that was pretty tricky. It was like, well, he was acting really nice.
It was a
really
twist.
stressed.
That
Yeah.
happens in real life.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
People pull a switcheroony
yeah,
on you.
yeah.
It's such a fun movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer Goodwin was laughing at me because, you know, when you tape these voiceover things, they don't give you a script. You know, you just have your scene.
Yeah.
And so I knew I had like taped a lot for them for like over like the last year and a half.
Yeah.
But I didn't know, but they changed my job a lot, so I would have to re-record quite a bit. So I just didn't know like what my role in the movie was.
Yeah.
And I didn't know like anything other than like, oh, this is a cool part.
Yeah.
And I had to go to the screen. I had to go to a screening by myself before press. And I'm like watching the film, and because there's a lot of parts at the end where my character is around, but I'm not necessarily voicing it.
Yeah.
I'm just doing like grunts or like, and I'm like, my character's like a main part of this movie,
yeah.
but I had no idea.
That's amazing.
And so I was just like, oh my God,
Yeah.
this is wild.
You're like
And
third billing or something. You're like,
I think fourth,
Yeah.
but like yeah, when the title card came up and me and Key were behind Jason and Jennifer, I was like, oh my God, this is crazy.
I'm like Mae Martin level.
I got like tears in my eyes.
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
amazing.
thought it was just so cool, like, because I grew up on Disney movies, and I never thought in a million years that I would be a beaver
yeah.
in a Disney
I
movie.
saw it coming.
It's it is a I just watched the first one recently, and I really liked the universe that they've made. And then did you meet Jodie Benson on the red carpet, the voice of the original Ariel? And
she's in that movie?
No, she was just on the red carpet.
Oh.
And I got emotional meeting her because her voice is, and she's like a true Disney princess where you know that they're good.
A true Disney princess.
She's a true Disney princess because
none of those fake ones out there.
Because instead of going, oh, nice to meet you, they go, I've been so excited to meet you. Like you're a kid. Like they go, it's you. I can't. I've been so excited to meet you. And I've watched her say it to everybody and say it to kids she'd never met and executives, and everyone was like basking in her glow, and she was magical.
So even if she didn't know who you were, she was like, I've been so excited to meet you.
I saw her say it to these little kids, and they were like, she was waiting for us.
Ariel.
So nice. Yeah.
Did she do the voice and sing?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Fortune, I forgot to tell you.
What's up, girl?
I forgot to tell you. When I was doing the red carpet, doing my little pretty pictures and doing my interviews, the guy that I was talking to, he goes, he said, and Tig, I have to say, I loved you hosting Kimmel over the summer. And I was like, did you? I said, oh, that wasn't me. And he goes, yeah. He said, you hosted a few episodes, and I was like, no, that's Fortune. People always get us confused.
We're always confused for each other.
I was just like, wow.
That's hilarious.
One day we're going to find out what person who works on Zootopia just likes this podcast and like put us in it.
Yeah, do we have any knowledge?
Yeah, the casting director, she was like,
oh really?
Because she said something like, May seemed surprised. May was like, Hansom's in it, and she's like, yeah, that's by design.
Right. Yeah, I was like, what a crazy coincidence. We're all in this. Oh man.
It was on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Oh,
well, it was
boy.
a fun night.
It was a fun night. It was great to see Max and Finn in their little suits as well.
Great to see.
I didn't even get to see them.
Yeah, well, they were. It's funny because when they were getting dressed, Finn didn't like the outfit I had pulled for him, and he took it up a notch to like a full black suit with a white button down. And I was like, I'm sorry, you know. I just had him in a casual blazer and
no, you
like,
got to go all out.
Cords, but man, he was like, I don't want to wear that.
Yeah,
I want to wear.
Yeah, he was going to Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah.
And then Max was like, I think we should do more of this stuff as a family.
Oh,
and I was like, you know, like
putting on the Ritz.
Yeah. They had never been to a premiere.
Oh,
but,
that's cute.
Yeah, it was fun. But it was fun to see your little buck teeth, your crooked buck teeth. I'm sure.
As the character, to clarify. Thanks for that laugh.
But I was just like, are they doing that because you're from the South?
No, because I'm a beaver.
I know, but like you can be a beaver not from the South.
Oh, they made the character.
Oh, the character being Southern. I mean, I can't not be from the South.
I know.
In my voice.
I know.
Can you try?
I could try, I guess, to not have a Southern accent.
Can you do it without making that face?
No, I can't.
Your face just became like
do it.
Julie Andrews.
I think that they probably wanted. I mean, the Marsh Market is sort of like Bayou.
Yeah.
So I think they wanted
Sure.
that vibe.
Well, you nailed it, kid.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
People were like, how did having those beaver teeth affect your voice? And I was like, I didn't even think about it.
Oh yeah.
I just did my voice.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
I didn't know if I was
in the
supposed to, was I supposed to talk like this?
No way.
How the beaver teeth affect your voice?
This episode of Handsome is brought to you by Graza, always fresh, single origin olive oil. The holidays are basically here, and we're here to tell you that olive oil makes the perfect gift. Graza has ready-to-gift gift sets that have everyone on your list covered. Their new dinner party pack comes with a limited edition bottle of wine, olive oil for both cooking and finishing, plus a custom corkscrew and a bag of extra virgin olive oil potato chips. It's like a complete dinner party in a box. Just add pasta.
I've got plenty of holiday parties to attend this year, and I never like to show up empty-handed. So I ordered a few of Graza's gift sets, and now I've got a thoughtful gift ready to go for everyone on my list. Whether they're a dedicated foodie or a once-in-a-while cook, everyone needs olive oil, and they're going to think of me every time they use Graza's beautiful and distinctive bottles.
Graza offers 10% off your first order on their site, and I personally recommend their new dinner party pack or their duo gift set, now available in glass. So head to graza.co/handsome and use handsome to get 10% off your order and get cooking this holiday season with some fresh, delicious olive oil. Here's a holiday move I've been guilty of in the past. Wait until the last minute, then panic buy a generic gift card for a person on my list. This year, I skipped the panic and the gift card and gave an Aura frame instead.
With Aura, all you have to do is download the app and connect to Wi-Fi, and you're set. You can add photos from anywhere, anytime, straight from your phone. Plus, you can preload photos before the frame arrives and even add personalized messages for your recipient. It can be so hard to find a personalized, thoughtful gift for the people that we're closest to, but Aura personalizes itself. You can share photos of moments you shared together and keep the frame updated as you keep making new memories. I keep an Aura frame in my kitchen, and glancing at it through the day just makes it a little brighter.
For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames, named number 1 by Wirecutter, by using promo code HANDSOME at checkout. That's AURA frames.com with promo code HANDSOME. This deal is exclusive to listeners, and frames sell out fast. So order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
You know, it's a good beaver cartoon voice is in Winnie the Pooh. There's the beaver who kind of has a whistle and
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
yeah.
you know what
and
I mean?
I was like, I didn't even think about the teeth.
No, you were so yourself, took big swings in your vocal performance. It was so funny.
Oh,
yeah,
thanks.
yeah, it was great.
Well done.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, should we get to our question?
I think we should.
so.
Okay, let's do it.
Today's question asker is an actor who has starred in shows such as Masters of Sex and Party Down, as well as movies including Mean Girls, The People We Hate at the Wedding, and the new movie Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Lizzy Caplan is asking today's question.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Lizzy Caplan, and my question is, what is the worst, it's a two-parter, what is the worst first impression you've ever made? And what is the most incorrect first impression that you've gotten of somebody else? From somebody else.
Ooh,
Oh. Wow.
Lizzy.
that's a
Lizzy's so
really
funny.
good question.
Yeah, I love Lizzy.
Doesn't she live in England now?
You know, I don't know her whereabouts.
I think so, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
She was wearing a kind of Britishy
Didn't it-
sweater.
yeah.
It seemed kind of British.
Is this British?
That's British.
I've got on my British coat.
This isn't British, by the
No,
way.
this
No,
is a
no.
smoking jacket
yeah.
cardigan, but I don't smoke.
The incorrect first impressions is, I mean, we're probably doing that all the time, projecting our own shit onto people, and that was part of that therapy program I did. Did I tell about that part where they said if you had a bad reaction to someone in the group, write it down, because we were learning like that's my negative projection.
Because then y'all have to say to each other.
Then we had to say it to their face.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember that part.
Okay, so I did talk about that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
where a couple people said they didn't
Yeah.
like you.
Yeah, they said I was dismissive and arrogant.
Which you are, to be fair.
Famously.
Yeah.
No, I was flabbergasted, but I guess the point of the exercise was like, we can't really control other people's experience
Right.
all the time if they're,
Yeah.
yeah.
They
Okay.
get to have their feelings.
Yeah. Did anything jump into your minds about?
I was just thinking, I was at a screening for the Come See Me in the Good Light documentary, and a childhood friend of mine came, and she was telling people at the like I've known her since we were kids, and she was like, my mom was so scared of Tig because like, well, just because like I was like, you know, like not doing well at school, and like I like carried my cigarettes in my pocket up on my shirt and drove a motorcycle, and but my friend was like, but my mother didn't realize that like that was the extent of it. Like,
oh, that's so funny.
You know,
it was like, oh, I wonder what Tig's doing.
Like there wasn't anything.
You weren't running amok.
No, like I wasn't. I was. It was really what you saw. Was
it was
what
the
you got.
tude and the cigarettes and the t-shirt.
Yeah, and
the
like I
vibe.
was a class clown. I smoked cigarettes. I drove a motorcycle, and her mom was just like, hard pass on this one. And then she was saying, and then when my book came out, it's called I'm Just a Person. It's a New York Times bestseller. But anyway, when that came out, my friend Ashley, she said, and then my mom like sends me your book for Christmas, you know, and she said, but you know, as kids, Ashley was saying, I had friends that were like identifying as Christians, and meanwhile they were all doing drugs and getting trashed and sleeping with everyone, and I was just like,
you're just listening to the
is
Beatles.
Ashley, like, is Ashley home?
You're like, she leans.
So that was a bad first impression that lasted. I think I'm friendly. I never see Ashley's mother anymore, but I think she must be over it. But
now she's a fan. She's buying your book.
Well, she bought my book and sent it to Ashley.
Yeah.
But I think I had a lot of those parents that kind of were like what's
bristled.
up with that one?
Yeah.
What's up with this dyke?
Yeah.
Riding in here trying to take our daughters out.
Yeah.
Were you dating back then?
No. With a greasy bowl haircut?
I don't know. We saw that one photo of you and the stickers flew off the shelf.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was 19 then.
Oh, what age are you talking about now?
I was, I don't know, a few years younger than that.
So you hadn't come into your own yet.
I hadn't.
Yeah.
I really hadn't. What about you guys? I'm sure you have a million bad impressions you've made, both of you.
I had an interesting time when I lived in Spain for a year after I graduated college.
Mm-hmm.
And during that time, I didn't know many people in Spain.
Really?
One of my, like making friends.
Yeah, got it.
It was very hard to make friends. And my good friend from college was also in Sevilla at that same time. So we hung out a lot. But other than that, I was alone a ton.
Yeah.
And I was also traveling around Europe by myself. So I was constantly alone, and I didn't realize that it was really affecting my personality. Whereas I was like really, silly. I'm similar now to what I was in college, like boisterous, silly, ridiculous. Yeah. And in Spain, I was pretty introverted, pretty quiet and shy. Like it really brought my personality super down to just being very like, I was like the wallflower.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I moved to LA.
But you said you kind of were a wallflower when you were younger too.
Yeah, when I was pretty young.
Yeah.
So you're just like comfortable with your own company too, where you were just in Spain
I was just
doing
by myself constantly, but I didn't realize how quiet I had become.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so when I moved to LA, that personality came with me, and it made it really hard for me to meet friends in LA my first 2 years. People thought I was such a dork and had no personality. No one wanted to be my friend.
I didn't imagine describing you as someone with no personality.
They thought I had, because I kind of didn't. I was still being demure and like still being quiet. And so I was just a different person, and like no one wanted to be my friend. Yeah. And so I met this guy, Steve, who was working. I was working for this actress, and he was working on her show. Yeah. And he was wearing a Carolina shirt, and I was like, oh my God, someone from North Carolina. Yeah. It was like I could breathe. Like, oh my God, there's some comfort here. And I desperately wanted to be his friend. But my desperation was like oozing out of me, I guess. Where he was like,
yeah, the desperate stank.
And he thought I had a crush on him.
No.
Yeah.
Because you were like,
yeah, because I was just like really wanted to be his friend. Yeah. And so he was like, whoa. Like, so he did not want to be my friend and like would not hang out with me. But I knew, I was like, we're supposed to be best friends, but you can't tell people that or
Yeah.
you're crazy.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
just knew in my gut, I was like, this is supposed to be my best friend, but I don't know how to make him know that we're supposed to be best friends, and my personality is not great right now. So I gave him
Did you tell him all of that?
later. We laugh about it now. But
He's who became your roommate.
he's became a roommate.
Yes.
yeah. So
Okay.
so I had the worst impression of myself. He just was not having it.
Yeah.
And then so for months went by, not friends, did not hang out. But somehow we exchanged. Remember the AOL Messenger?
Yeah.
The thing. Well, you could leave like that. It was very popular at the time, and you could leave like away messages or whatever. And
Wait, what are away messages?
like when you were like idle, not like
Yeah.
not there, but your computer stayed on.
Okay.
It would say like so and so's offline, but it would have like a message like
But I'll be back after I go to the bathroom.
whatever. Yeah,
Perfect example.
It'll take me about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll explain later.
exactly.
See, you would have crushed.
Rotten chicken.
I had his AOL thing, and my roommate was moving back home, and his roommate was leaving, and he put on his messenger that he needed a roommate, and I was like, "This is my end."
Oh my God! And he's
I'm
like,
getting it.
damn.
And yeah, he was like,
The dork
the
wants
dork
to move
wants
in.
to live with me. And I'm just like, I need a roommate. But he's so nice that
Yeah.
he didn't like know what to say. So he
Uh-huh.
just kind of was like, all right.
Oh
and
my-
then of course I moved in. But once I had a friend, my personality started to come
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
And then I ended up being his most fun friend he's ever had in his entire life.
No.
Do you bring it up a lot where you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you thought I was lame,
He
and
thought I was lame, and he thought I had a crush on him. I was
That's
like,
the best.
"Ha ha." I wasn't out technically at the time,
Yeah.
so I mean, I guess
Yeah.
it was unclear,
yeah,
but I was
Unqueer.
unqueer.
Mhm.
But yeah, he definitely. Everyone that met me in that first, especially year in LA, thought I was the
They went,
biggest
"Eh."
dork.
forgettable.
Yeah, like this girl is gonna go pack it back up to North Carolina.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm trying to think. I mean, all through. I mean, I think a lot of parents of my friends and my teens are probably rightly like, this is such a pretentious little idiot. And then, God,
Why
that
do you
sounded
think
too
they
real
thought you
when
were
I said that.
pretentious?
Oh, because I was like, yeah, I'm not really into new music. Like, I was literally reading Jack Kerouac. Like, I was
Aw.
such a cliche and like
Yeah.
writing in my little notebook and just
Yeah.
like so tortured. And
Aw.
but I'm thinking
But
about
that's all gone away. The
yeah,
torture.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Now I'm
You grew out of that.
I literally go home and read Jack Kerouac and write in my notebook and write sad poems. No, I'm still in it. I'm thinking of, I don't know if I've talked about on the pod before because I sort of don't, but that my uncle married the Queen of England's niece. So
Oh.
and I was 8.
Royalty.
Yes.
but
I mean,
We were just a
bury the lead.
Pinky's up.
But it's so crazy because it says on my Wikipedia page that I'm like related to the Queen. But this is, I swear I'm not a Nepo baby. Like this was so random
Yeah.
and so far from our family. And my uncle was an actor and a painter and then met this woman and she goes, I'm Princess Margaret's daughter. And they're an amazing couple. Anyway,
Oh, Princess
I
Margaret.
went to the,
that princess.
so I go to the wedding.
Royalty is speaking.
I know, I
Royalty.
swear I'm not.
There's
You're in the
no way
presence
you're going to
of
convince us.
Royalty.
I mean, look at the boots on the floor.
It is,
Yeah.
yeah,
That
my
is
feet, my
royal boots right there.
It's so
Is he
far
alive?
from.
Is he alive?
Yeah, I have an uncle and aunt and cousins and stuff. And when I lived in England, I would see them. They're awesome. They're
Yeah.
like they're painters and they live in a normal house. But it is bizarre. And
Because she is in the royal family, right?
yeah, and my cousins are like in line to the throne, I guess.
Oh wow.
But I don't like to talk about it because it's
Because it's
not
so
my
not
life.
your life.
It's so
and
not my life.
Not your yeah.
Where are you in line for the throne? Like, because after
No.
everyone,
Love for
you
you,
know.
to be in that royal family.
would you still do this podcast if you
Would you
were
may?
I think that
the king?
the in line to the throne thing should be connected to your IMDb rating. Your
would
your
you
IMDb.
have been
Where
number
are you
three?
right now with
I
your
don't-
rating?
You have been
know.
number one.
I know.
Do you? Yeah, you're up to date.
451.
I'm way
You have
down.
dipped.
Oh shit!
You have dipped.
But
Thomas, will
anyway,
you look up
Tig
May's star
checks it every week before we
35.
record.
35?
35
Whoa.
is very high.
No, I was one, guys.
Yeah, but you don't understand.
Not a
People
month
go from
ago.
like 20 to
No,
like
May-
900 like that.
No,
Really?
May is
Yes.
on the way out.
I'm on the way.
May's
Who's-
career
Who's
is
number
done.
one, Thomas? Who's number one?
Fortune.
35 is no, I'm not. I'm like 950 or no, I'm like 1200.
Jacob Elordi.
Jacob
Oh.
Elordi. Yeah, that's fair.
You were in rarefied air, you royal.
But wait, anyway,
Hunk.
the end of this dumb
Oh.
story is that I'm 8 years old and I was living in England and we got to go to the royal wedding, which was at the palace. It was in a church and then
Princess
it was at
Diana's wedding.
to my uncle's wedding.
Oh, that wedding.
And we were so excited. And
I got so stoked.
May wasn't alive
May
when
wasn't
Princess
born yet.
Diana got married. But you were there?
but anyways, everyone
Tell us everything.
Tell us everything.
Isn't that
I wasn't even born yet.
May's like, I don't like to talk about it, but I was at Princess Diana's.
if you zoom in, you can see me. I'm one of the choir boys.
So they had a royal wedding.
Yeah, and my grandma, this is like, imagine a British woman in your 60s at the time or whatever, and you get to go to the royal, like she was so excited. And everyone was like, May, when you meet the queen, like there'll be a lineup and you have to curtsy and you have to say your majesty. And it was all this protocol and I was 8 and I couldn't keep it straight in my head. And that was my worst first impression, I think, is I panicked. They said, oh, and if anyone asks you about your handbag, I had a little purse. They go, say it's Venetian. I don't know why. I remember this. It's like a weird dream. So Prince Charles comes up to me and goes, what a lovely handbag. And I went, it's Venetian. And
Wait,
then,
is this the dream
no,
or
this
is
is real. This is real,
What
I
a
swear to God.
lovely
What a
handbag.
lovely handbag. And I went, it's Venetian. And I was so
Your
manic.
legacy will be.
It was so overwhelming, the whole thing, that my aunt had to tell me, you need to stop trying to follow me around and talk to me. I have to talk to other people, because she was like a celebrity. Like a bride is
Yeah.
always the celebrity of the wedding. And I
Yeah.
was, in all the photos, I'm literally just like hanging onto her dress. But anyway, I met the queen and I went for a handshake. Like you're supposed to, and
Yeah, that's a big no-no,
I
right?
couldn't do the curtsy and I just went, May Martin.
And what did she
Yeah, what
do?
did she
She's
do?
so nice.
Did she shake your hand though?
Yeah, she was like, hello.
Oh, I guess with a
yeah,
child.
everyone was so nice to me. But
Yeah.
And then
Hello.
what would be more exciting to you, meeting the Queen or Tom Cruise?
I think you know the answer.
TC.
It's TC every day. Yeah. I mean, it was thrilling though, but overstimulating. And
Right.
And then I was having driving lessons recently, and my driving instructor.
Still.
Oh, I'm taking every.
I mean, it has been 2 years since you talked about getting this license.
Oh,
Right?
oh my
It's
That's
God.
when we
weird it
started
got-
the pod. May was like, I gotta
I
get my
know.
license.
What are you not getting?
well, I stopped for.
You turn the
a year
steering
and a
wheel.
half.
You
No.
push go and stop.
There's more than that, Tig. There's
The ignition.
parallel parking. I'm turning all the
Just
way to
don't
the
do
right,
it.
then all the way to the left.
Parallel
all-
parking is the hardest part of driving.
It's
But
so
everything else,
easy.
but then just don't parallel park for a bit.
Well, my
Yeah.
driving instructor Robert, he taught the McConaughey kids how to drive, as well as some of the Kardashian kids.
All right.
I know. So I was telling my friend, and they were like, "Of course, you have the nepo baby driving instructor because you have nepo baby energy." And I don't.
You have Nepo baby energy.
So
What
there's-
is that?
They're like, you don't cook, you take Ubers. Like,
I know
Oh.
you do Uber Eats a lot, right?
I'm turning a new leaf. I'm getting my license.
yeah.
I'm cooking. I made this week. I made.
When are you getting your license? 'Cause
December
you can
8th, I'm doing the
say
test.
that, and then it'll be years still.
When this comes out, I hopefully.
You'll have your license.
We'll
in a
be at the
car.
studio next time, and we just like a car slams to the wall.
like the Kool-Aid man.
They got their license.
Anyways, but that was probably the worst first impression I made to everyone at that wedding, because there's
All
even,
of the royals.
yeah, and there's a photograph where I'm just lying on my back in my dress in the middle of the grass. And
You get a pass, I think, when you're 8, though.
yeah, you're 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
I met
just
the
like this-
corgis.
Oh, the cute.
It was
little-
crazy.
There were many of them, right?
There's so many of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I met the Queen Mother, and Princess Diana was there briefly.
Ugh.
And it was a magical day.
Princess Diana and I have the same birthday, so we were-
Really?
yeah, kindred spirits.
No way.
Princess
and the hair.
Diana, I started stand up.
With
Like-
she was coming up at the same time.
The day
Nice.
before, like right around when she died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was your first stand-up gig?
Yeah. Yeah. It was right around then.
Well, I can bring this whole episode all together.
Bring it.
By
We
saying,
need that every
We
episode.
want
I know,
a full
where have I
circle
been?
moment.
I was watching The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly with my family, and then the phone rang, and my grandfather was on the phone. He said, Princess Diana's died, turn on the news. And we turned on the news, and the first thing we saw was CNN, and we have Tom Cruise on the line. And it was Tom Cruise calling into CNN saying, the paparazzi, like, this is what happened. It was just so weird. The first thing we heard was his take on it. And he was really passionately.
That is who we want to hear from in a national
Yeah.
or worldly
You really did bring it
crisis.
I did,
full
right?
circle. Yeah.
No.
Is any of it true?
None of it.
Okay.
Not a word.
I also want to acknowledge, like, as far as bad first impressions, after I said what mine was,
Yeah.
I realized that I, as a child and even as an adult for a long time, was way more shut off, armor, protective,
Yeah.
hadn't worked through a lot of stuff. And I'm certain I made a ton of terrible first impressions.
Right.
Where I was like, the punk rock, not that I was ever punk rock, but the punk rock kid, like, as long as you just say hello to them, they're like, hi.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
they, it's scary.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, they're punk rock usually because
There's something going on.
it's a little
that's so
soft on the inside.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, and so I realized, like, I think when I got really sick and lost my mother and stuff, it like really cracked me open in a very different way.
Yeah.
Even going through all this with Andrea and Meg and the movie, and I just have a very different look.
Yeah.
I'm not look, but outlook. And so, I'm sure I made a ton of terrible first impressions.
Well, have you ever had, when you're in a group or at a dinner party, and so often I'm like, this person hates me. Like, why? This person is so rude to me. And then it turns out that they're just a fan, or they're nervous. And they're like, later on, they're like, oh yeah, I saw that thing and I really liked it. And the whole night I've been going, this fucking asshole. It's like, they don't even want to look at me, and I'm just trying to, you know what I mean?
You're
It's just
creating everything.
Yeah, that's
well,
their
when
nerve.
I sat to go back to the Governor's Awards, I sat down. There's an actress next to me, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna be the one that
says hi.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't
Yeah.
familiar with her, but I was like, hey, I'm Tig, and she was like, hi, how are you? It's so friendly, and I was like,
yeah,
it's a reminder to do that,
to make the effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, to really bring it full circle with
Here we
Tom
go.
Cruise, he is famously known.
Is it your buck teeth getting in the way?
Yeah, I'm finally doing the voice. Have we talked about the Tom Cruise cake?
Yeah.
No.
That he remembers everyone's name.
It's coming up soon, where people on his list will be getting this Tom Cruise cake.
Do you think I'm on the list?
I think you must
hope to
be.
God that you are, because if you are, I don't think it would be vegan.
Yeah,
and
so
so I
you
think you
get it.
should give it to me.
Yeah, you guys. Wait, it's
coconut. It's
right?
coconut.
You
I
can't
can't.
have it.
So yeah, I will take it.
Yeah.
All
Take
I
one for
want
the
is
We'll
a
team.
give
Tom.
half to Thomas.
I will get for sure. Thomas can have half. I don't need a whole cake.
Okay.
So Thomas can have half, and I have the other half.
But you do need half a cake, and Thomas does need the other half.
I do need half a
Okay.
cake.
Okay.
I mean, if I met TC, great.
Yeah.
But I really just want him to send me one of his cakes.
You
Well,
can probably
I can
buy
put in a
that.
word.
You can buy it in Woodland Hills at Doan's Bakery.
You know where it is? Why haven't you gone to get one?
I've had it before. You can buy them on Goldbelly.
What
What is Goldbelly?
You've never heard of Goldbelly?
No, have you?
No,
you can
actually.
like buy.
2 against 1,
can-
Goldbelly.
No,
Have you, Thomas?
We've talked about it on the
you
podcast.
guys
About
don't ever
Goldbelly?
listen
Yeah.
to me. It's a website where like restaurants sell their like they're known for their cakes, or like they're known for their lobster rolls, or they're known for their whatever pizza, and you can buy that restaurants or whatever company's thing.
Yeah.
8-layer pies or whatever, and yeah, the Tom Cruise cake is one of the cakes you can buy.
But you want it specifically from
I want
him.
it from him, but it also is delicious, and I will just eat it.
Well, you're going to end up in a action film with him.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, you will, but
Yeah.
also I wouldn't be surprised if you
Tig
did. Like if
Tig
that,
might end up in it first.
if I have to.
Yes.
bet
It's
made
why
an-
I got into stand-up.
I got into this biz.
after Princess Diana.
So yeah, I'm maybe you'll get a Tom Cruise cake.
I'd actually be a bit freaked out if I met him once and then ding dong, the cake arrives.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to be freaked out after meeting him once and I don't get a cake.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, what did I do wrong?
What if, oh my gosh, girl.
Girl.
What if,
Girl what?
Girl. Oh my God, curly toes.
My toes are
Girl,
curled.
what if
Girl what?
he gets me the cake and it's vegan?
That would be
Oh,
crazy, girl.
Classic TC, taking care
So
of himself.
thoughtful.
TC is TCBing.
I cannot wait for my vegan coconut cake. Should we hear Lizzie's
Yeah.
response? Remember, we were still going to do that?
Yeah.
My answer is a bit of a cop-out, but also true. I feel like my first impressions are always, the ones I make are often very bad. People think that I think I'm like too cool for school. I've heard that a lot. And bad first impressions of other people, that I miscalculate every time. Everybody.
Everybody.
So always her and
always everybody.
always everybody.
Always there and always everybody.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, I'm gonna remember that.
But I have
later.
to say, when I was sick, Lizzie reached out to me
Uh-huh.
and she said, every Friday is Tig Day, and I'm going to email and remind you how great you are.
Aw.
And she did that,
It'd be great if you
For a
said that.
couple of
She never
months.
did it.
and then never heard from her again.
She's like, I think Tig's fine now.
Yeah,
I
she's
can,
good.
I can stop doing this,
I
right?
know. Every now and then it crosses my mind. I'm like, should I write her and be like, what happened to the emails on Fridays?
That's nice, though. I mean, to do it, for someone to do it steadily for that long is unusual.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
nice, Yeah.
But where are they?
Yeah.
I believe she's in England.
Well,
Yeah.
email works, Lizzie.
I guess.
Email
Lizzie.
works in England.
So they say.
Who said that?
The governor.
The governor.
The Royals.
The governor.
Well,
Well,
you guys.
what a delightful way to spend a 5
you
p.m.
think my hands are cold? Feel this one.
Oh my God, are you like an
freezing.
ice block?
Yes.
Yeah, what's
Well,
up with y'all?
I'm warm now.
I've
You
been
just gotta
drinking
do
this
this. You gotta
frosty
do
Bev.
this. I put my hands in my cooter.
And on that
In
note,
my,
and
in
on
my,
that
in
note-
my coochie.
oh my
Shout
God.
out Kate McCoochie.
Kate is a real good sport.
yeah.
Ooh, Lordy.
Does anyone have anything they'd like to promote?
I
May?
do.
May, go ahead.
Well, first of all, I want to say my animal painting books that I made are restocked, and what a great holiday gift. All 100% of the proceeds?
Yes, proceeds.
All the proceeds.
All the proceeds.
All the proceeds.
Famously,
Famously proceeds.
they all go to Doctors Without Borders and go to Animal Art by May on Etsy, and there's these paintings and hats and tote bags and stuff. But also I'm on tour starting the end of February, and I just added a bunch of extra late shows, and I would love people to come to them.
You want people at your show?
I, for once, yeah. I'm going to Austin. I know that I need to sell some more tickets there. Yeah, anywhere that you like.
Well, I'm also going on tour.
Or, you know.
Did I cut off your tour
No.
information? Okay.
And what, you want some people to come to yours? Or?
Yeah, I have quite a few dates here, but I was just going to mention a few of them. One of them being January 14th in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Orlando.
Get your kini out.
January 15th in Orlando. Jacksonville, Florida.
What?
Yeah, January 17th I'll be there. And then Oklahoma City, February 20th, Midland, Texas.
Midland.
Come on, Midland. Midland.
Near Odessa.
February 21st. And then I also wanted to tell you guys about Red Bank, New Jersey, April 26th. Brooks, California, May 15th, and Kalispell, Montana,
Ooh,
June 11th.
Pretty area.
Yes, beautiful areas that I'll be in.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And please come on out. Go to tignotaro.com for the rest of the dates. But I just want to let you know it's different months and different cities and states, all sorts of stuff going on. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. I'm also on tour.
Are you?
Tell us, girl.
I've got shows
Yeah, girl.
coming up I'm in Orlando, Florida, St. Petersburg. We got what else we got? We got Norfolk, Virginia.
I feel like you've been going there for a long time.
Because that one got rescheduled, so that's fun.
Oh, okay.
But it's definitely happening right after Christmas. Salt Lake City, Vancouver, and then spend New Year's Eve with me in Seattle, y'all. That's gonna be a fun one.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Come on
I'm
up.
gonna come.
And then right after that, Mobile, Alabama, New Orleans, and Atlanta, and a bunch more. I think Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Des Moines, a lot of places. So yeah, get those tickets.
We're
y'all.
easy to trip over.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
And also, if you have not seen Come See Me in the Good Light, please check it out on Apple TV. It went to the #1 spot on Apple.
It's
#1
incredible.
movie
It's
out of
amazing.
all genres. So
It's so good.
Crazy.
it is really, really something.
Yeah, I met Megan, and she immediately called me Fortune Marie.
Did she?
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
real
best.
sweet.
Yeah, isn't she wonderful?
She's incredible.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go to handsomepod.com, get your merch.
Yeah, we got
and,
new merch out.
Holiday merch.
Also, share your favorite episode with your loved ones. Let's continue to build this community. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Our listeners are incredible. And until next time, what do you say?
Keep
it handsome.
You know what's smart? Checking Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds on car insurance. You know what's not smart? Not checking that you got a fresh roll of tape before wrapping presents. I'm definitely not the person who can magically wrap something with a single tiny piece of tape.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
That was a HeadGum podcast.